come to our topic, data warehousing. Okay, so here we are going to do the development is there and testing is there, but we have chosen the data warehousing testing. Okay, so what is meant by, first we will discuss about the what is meant by data warehousing. Warehouse is nothing but the storage. We are going to store something, whatever the things are there, stocks are there with us. So those things we are going to store into some place, right? Based on the once we store the, then from that point we are going to distribute all those things. That is nothing but the warehouse in general terminology. Okay, so data warehouse is nothing but the, so we are going to storing the data. Okay, whatever the data we have collection of the data, that data we are going to store into some place. That place we call as a data warehouse. Okay, what is the purpose of the storing? Why they are going to store means, for example, take any business, guys. Take any business like Central Mall. You people, everyone knows the Central, right? Central, any Flipkart or anything, Amazon. So these guys, they want to analyze their business on daily day activities. Okay, so they want to analyze their business means they have to store the someday what is happened today, what is happened yesterday, what is happened last 1 month back. They can't remember all those things, right? They want to store into whatever the transactions happen, whatever the business happen, they want to store that business into somewhere. So once the business is stored, whatever the data they happened is stored, then they are going to analyze the data. So what happened last one month back? What happened? How much profit I got? How much business happened? Or last year same day how much business happened? And today what is the business? So I compare to last year, and I got any profit or not. Okay, so this kind of analysis they are going to do based on that this data warehousing. Okay, based on this data warehousing they are going to do the analysis. The main purpose of the data warehouse is nothing but the, it's going to analyze their data, and then based on that they are going to take a decision. Okay, they are going to take a decision based on the analyzing. For example, I told the central shop, right? You can take the central. In central there are so many brands are there. Okay, so for example, last 1 month data, they're storing the data from last 1 month. Okay, this 1 month they're going to analyze which brand is having the sales is more. So going to moving the sales is very fast. Some brands it won't move the sales not at all. So they're going to analyze this 1 month data. So then they will take a decision. So which of the brands are not at all selling. Okay, for that they're going to introduce some offers, promotions. Maybe buy one get one offer, or buy one 10%, buy one 20%, something like that, to improve their business. Okay, so based on this analysis they're going to introduce the some promo kind of thing offers. Okay, that is the reason they're going to improve their business. That is the main purpose of the data warehousing. They're going to store the data into warehouse to improve their business functionality. Okay, that is the main purpose of the data warehousing, guys. So this data warehousing, okay, so what is the tools they're going to use in the data warehousing? What are the tools they're using in data warehousing? So data warehouse is a combination of the two tools, guys. It's a combination of the ETL tool and BI tool. This entire two tools we call as a data warehousing tools. It's a combination of the ETL and BI tools. Okay, so if people are already know the what is ETL or what kind of ETL tools are there, what are the BI, what kind of BI tools are there, so already well and good. Otherwise I am going to explain what is the ETL, what are the ETL tools are there in the market. Okay, which are the currently in the boom. Okay, so ETL tools are, there are so many tools are there, guys, in the market. Can you guys, anyone have any idea? Tell me ETL tools, what are the there in the market?
Informatica,
Okay, fine, good.
search query,
Oh, sorry, which one?
search query,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
IDM data stage.
Yeah, data stays fine.
And SSIS.
Okay, good. Any other tools? Anyone other else? Okay. So here I'm going to explain. I'm not sure about this one. I didn't hear. Maybe we have to check. Okay. So Informatica is one of the leading tool in the market right now. Okay. Informatica Power Center. Now it came to the from last almost 20 years back onwards. It will be there running this tool. Still it will be leading in the market. Okay. And then data stage is there. So this is the IBM tool, SSIS, Microsoft tool, ODI, Oracle Data Integrated is a Oracle tool. Okay, Talent, Ab initio. So there are so many tools are there, guys. Other than this also, so many tools are there. Informatica, Data Science, SSIS, ODI, and SAP, BODS. Okay, like that. Each main companies, big companies, they are maintaining their own tools. This Informatica is itself is a company, separate company, Informatica. Okay, and data stage is IBM. SSIS is a Microsoft tool, and Talent also separate Talent tool, open source this one. Ab initio, SAP, BODS. Okay, so many tools are there in the market, ETL tools. Okay, so same way there are the BI tools are those. BI are reporting tools. So in the reporting tools for BI, SAP, BO, yeah, correct, and then Cognos,
SRS.
OBI, Oracle Business Intelligence Enterprise Edition, guys. Oracle Business Intelligence Enterprise Edition. SAP BO, so it's a SAP tool, and Cognos, it's a IBM tool again. SSRS, okay, W, ClickU. So there are so many tools are there, even reporting also. Okay, so these combination they're going to generate the reports into for data warehousing. So these two tools we are going to explain, and then how we are going to do the validation as part of the key role, how we are going to do the process where I'm going to explain in the class. Okay, here I'm going to choose for SAP BO tool, and here also I'm going to choose the Informatica tool. Okay, so what are the tool they're going to use in the real time? So we don't bother about the tool, but we need the process is important here. So how we, for example, you learn now in the Informatica, you got the offer, you went to the company, then you got they given the talent or ab initio or other tool. Okay, so we no need bother about the tool. So we need the how we are going to do the testing based on the any one of the tool. They use any tool fine. So how we are going to do the testing that we have to learn here. Next come to the here. So in the data warehousing I told it's a combination of the ETL and BI. Okay, so I'm going to explain the high level what is the data warehousing, how they are going to extract the data in different stores. For example, take the same example, central. Okay, central, how many stores are there, guys, across country? More than 200 or 300 stores are there. Okay, so each store they're going to extract everyday data. For example, these are the stores. Okay, so n number of stores are there. So these are all the sources data they're going to extracting and then loading into the one warehouse. This is the warehouse. For example, take this is the warehouse. Okay, I'm going to write the here store 1, store 2. Okay, like that n number of stores are there. Okay, so this data they're going to store into the warehouse. This is the data warehouse. Okay, how they're going to load? So they're going to use the ETL tool. Whatever the discussed just now, ETL tools are there, right? Those ETL tool they're going to use in between here. They're going to use the ETL tool here, and then they're going to extract this data. So this ETL tool is going to connect the each store wherever they're storing the data in the backend, right? From that point, it is going to connect. Okay, it's going to connect here each store. So this data it processed into the warehouse. This process we need to test as part of our tool. our job. So we need to test whatever the data is there from here to here. So we need to test the properly it is ingested or not data. Okay. For that we need to learn the some technical things we need to learn to do how to compare the data from here. The huge amount of data we are getting guys here in the real time. Because one day it will be so many transactions it will happen, right? Not only store, take the Flipkart or bank, insurance, for each and every domain it will be there guys. For understanding I've said the central shop. Okay, take the banking domain, insurance domain, finance domain, healthcare domain. For each and every domain they are going to use these ETL tools, this data warehousing. Okay, so this data, whatever the data is there here, loading here, the extracting here data, these data they are going to extract and then they are applying the logics. Whatever the transformation logics are there, the business logics, how the business want the data, that logic they are going to apply here and then loading into the warehouse. Okay, that is the reason it got the naming ETL, means E is nothing but the extraction. Okay, T is nothing but the transform and L is nothing but the load. ETL. Okay, extraction, transforming and then loading. They're integrating the multiple source system data into one system. That one system is nothing but the data warehousing. Okay, so this is the ETL part. The backend validation part we are going to do as part of the ETL. Okay, once the data ingested into the data warehousing, okay, whatever the data they are extracted here, for example here the 100 transactions are there, all 100 transactions they extracted into the data warehousing and then they are applying the again the business logics by using the BI tool. Here they are applying the BI tools, whichever I explain the tools are there. This is ETL tools. Here the BI tools. Okay, by using these BI tools, they are generating the different kind of reports based on the requirement how the business want. So they are generating the different kind of reports, tabular reports or chart reports, graph reports, all kind of reports they are going to generate. Okay, so this is the BI tool. These BI reports, the end user means whoever the clients are there, whoever the end user, who is the owner, those people are going to access this report. They'll analyze their data. Okay, they're going to analyze their data and then they'll take a decision. They're going to analyze the data, this data, and they will take a decision. That's why data warehouse is a decision making system. Okay, here the BI tool they're going to use here. This is the BI tool. Clear guys? This is a BI tool. So these two combination we are going to explain in the classes. How we are going to do the validation from the source. This we called as a naming convention, we called as a sources guys. In the real time we called as a sources. The word terminology we called as a sources. Okay, this we called as a data warehouse, we called as a target. This is the naming convention we are calling about in the real time. So what are the sources we are getting the data, that sources data we are extracting and then loading into the target database. Once the data is loaded into the warehouse, again they are using the BI tools. They are generating the different kind of reports. They are generating the different kind of reports. Okay, I'm going to show you how they are going to generate the reports in the real time. I'm going to show you one example.